Hello everybody, it's Loretail. Just hold on a second to charge my headset. Alright, that's better. In today's episode, we're gonna continue on with the main story. Also, I want to apologize in advance for the long wait between episodes. I've been a little bit busy lately. You know, things happen. I can't control it.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ha! Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers.
Oh, damn.
It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. You watch yourself out there.
I call shenanigans. That's what I call shenanigans. The whole lot is clan versus clan. This isn't the old times. Skyrim's changing.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store.
Do we need supplies? We need to sell stuff and all that.
Sleazy little man. He has good stock.
Dragonsreach. We've talked to you, haven't we?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans,
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Now, if I remember correctly, there is some coin under here. Take some barnacles though. So this? Oh, it's empty. No. Do we have salmon? Yeah, we've got salmon. We need to catch it. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
My lord, please, you have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, what would you have me do then? There's no telling what it means.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I did. Dragon showing all the same this way. Here's about the exile from the dragon attacked. Well, I probably will side with the Empire just because I know, excuse me, just because I know where the story leads. But maybe on another playthrough, I'll probably choose Stormcloaks. But as of right now, I want to stay neutral between the two. Great view while the Empire's no. We'll do the middle route. Dragon destroyed Helgen. The last I saw it was heading this way. Yeah, that sounds about right.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will
mountains,
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Right. Let's go see Farengar. Now, I know there's a few quests I still need to do around the city. And we can talk to all these people, and we've got to loot around in the hole too, so... We'll have this conversation first. Farengar?
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
You're gonna walk all the way around. Where are you going?
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
8 minutes already. Alright, what does that have to do with dragons? Just tell me you need to do... Alright, what am I fetching?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragonsreach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yep. Do I look like a carrier to you?
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Yeah, we know about that. What are your duties as the court wizard?
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority
Hey.
now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
I wasn't done talking.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
No.
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
What is this guy's deal? I'm trying to get information and talk. Come on now.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls. What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember? Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragonsreach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
What do you got for sale? Ooh. Books. Candlelight we have. Okay. Conjuring. Elemental Bolt. Healing Fear. Ice Spike. Bolt Mage Light. What's the difference for light? Oh yeah, that's the one that sticks, right? Yeah. Muffle. I may come back for that later. Sparks. Strangulation. Isn't there like a... There is other like bound spells like a bow and like I know there's a spectral arrow too, right? I just can't remember how to get
So,
that.
you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with
Yeah.
you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Oh,
come to
no.
think of it.
Reading all the books that are in here because it's stealing. Look. We need to... What time is it? We're at 15 minutes already. Let's quickly go and explore.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, that's the kitchen. We don't need that. We need to go up here. What time is it? 11 p.m. Let's wait. Oh, excuse me. Apologies about that. Let's just wait a few hours and we'll make sure everybody's up. Then we can go and grab that gem that I know that's here. That I want that on me, but yeah.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
Yeah, both of you go down there. I will go in here first. Yeah. I remember my very first playthrough, I got so excited when I seen this. I unlocked it, it took me forever to get it, and these. Then I realized that, it's not really worth it. But Elven Soul is pretty cool, I guess. All the way back in
Need supplies?
2011.
See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
These are all stealing, isn't it? Well, it's technically not stealing, but that is Legend of Red Eagle. I know I have some of these books, I think. Taste. Dharma. All these books I can probably come back for at another stage. Jack. Yeah. I want to spend the entire episode reading books, like I did the first few episodes. We'll grab this gem. Where's that guard? He's out there. Take the gem. That's really all I needed to grab from here, I think. Yeah. Tappy treat. That Lappy Tappy. That Lappy Tappy. Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Can't help myself. Alright, in here? Oh yeah, that's just what's his name's room. Alright, let's go back out and talk to the Jarl and Preventus and the Jarl's brother. Also, the kids are roaming around here, aren't they?
Another wanderer,
Yes.
here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Where's the other kid? Isn't there a daughter?
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Drama. Yeah, I remember there being like a daughter, right? Where is she at?
Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Alright, is she out on the porch? I don't think she is. Yeah, nobody really comes out here, right? Besides the guards. Decent view though. We're already at 20 minutes. I don't know where his daughter is. It's not relevant to what we're trying to do, but I remember there being 3 children. Let's just talk to him.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew he could.
Short and sweet.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Don't worry, I'm on the case.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Oh, there's his daughter.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
Alright, prevent us.
The Jarl is, as you... The task of steward is more important than you realize. The Jarl often asks for my invaluable counsel. Of course, it's all in this note.
In the shadows. Okay.
I'm kept so busy. I don't get to see my daughter as often as I'd like. Perhaps you've met her. Adrian? She owns the shop, War Maidens.
Yeah, I'm somewhat met her. I'll be back with a sword, though, for you, from her to the Jarl.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragonsreach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Oh yes, I know too much about the Cloud District. Do you know there's a resident here that's quite annoying, and he always tells people, have you been to the Cloud District? Well, often, or whatever he says. It's really annoying. Like, you should probably look into that. Maybe, can we get him, like, banished from the city? Can we get on that? No? Yes? Alright, whatever.
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain.
As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Is it debatable? Now, memory serves me correctly, yes. When this game came out, most people spent the majority of their gameplay through hanging around Whiterun, just because there's so much to do here, and the main story is wrapped up here, and at certain points, and it's everything links to this city. Yes, that's true, but like some of the other cities I find more beautiful than Whiterun. Like, better to look at, better to live in. Some of the quests are more unique too. Like, Whiterun is just a starting city. Like, I don't really consider it the best city, but yeah, some people in Skyrim do. Like, I'm not debating that. You know, it's just, in my opinion, it's not the best city. Like, it's a great city. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the greatest cities in Tamriel, but like, it's not the best city in Skyrim. Moving on.
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragonsreach. Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
I have enjoyed my visit. Now I am going to go do some of the local quests that I have still. Can read that note real quick. Stuart's note. This one? Take the ledger copy at Cardia. Okay. Well, we gotta go there anyway. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go there. Let's take that off since we're not doing the main quest right now. We've gotta go grab that. And we gotta visit the blacksmith to get the sword and return to the Jarl. By the time we get all that done though, it might wrap up this video. It's probably gonna be a short one. And we'll pick up later in the week with episode 9.
You ascended, and the 8 became 9.
What is it? Dragons?
And we gotta do Jorvaskr and the companions, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. I want to do a lot of the other smaller quests that are lingering. Alright, let's go to the blacksmith first.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
You're not ready for a giant, trust me.
Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, Housecourt. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
Need something? Balgruuf and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
I'm no threat. Not yet, at least.
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely.
Yeah, you understand.
Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
As I was saying, I didn't mean to interrupt.
My eyes on you.
Your left. No, not this guy. Keep walking. Do you take land to go? I hate that man. But as I was saying, yeah, his children have some stuff going on, which you'll learn further on in the game. I just can't remember how to activate those quests. I think they're a data quest line. I don't know. I need to research it.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Jorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragonsreach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Take a look.
I have some stuff to sell you. Where was that? Y'all just gave me some leather armor just randomly. I didn't really want it, to be honest. Yeah. I still don't know what that is. I need to...
Don't forget to check
use your
inside the
smith.
shop if you need anything.
Timing me out 33 minutes. Quicksilver. Yeah, see, I don't know what that's used for. Oh, I'm at this thing. Right. You need 2. Okay. 4. Oh, I only took 1. Alright. So I'll wait at 218.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh wait.
I don't... The finest weapons and armor.
We have a sale. Hunting bow. If you've got an Imperial bow, I'll take that. It's probably too early for that. I think that's the next one up from the hunting bow. Yeah. Nothing I really need. Yeah, nope. Alright.
Alright then.
Just gonna visit the store real quick.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now you, my girl, have definitely come to the right place. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters?
Nothing really.
That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Balgroof the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgroof's a tough old Nord. He can handle it. The finest weapons and armor.
I don't think he's in... I think their inventories were kind of similar, right? Yeah, we're starting to get some orc stuff in. I think Imperial is next. It just takes a little while for it all to progress. I think it's based on level when inventories and shops start changing. It's been a long time since I've played. I can't remember really. Steel soldier boots. Huh. Oh, I guess the guards walk around with that now. That's pretty cool. Alright.
Good doing business with you.
Probably could have brought some arrows, but I don't think I really need to. Let's go to Arcadia's. Then we'll hand in the sword. And I think we'll probably end things there.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
This thing, business ledger. Read the business ledger. Where is it? Business ledger copy. Investigate the Hall of the Dead. Check the stables. I don't know what quest this is leading to. Weekly business ledger. Okay. This is the quest I got from the Jarl, right? Oop. In the shadows. Seems there may be a potential assassination plot against the Jarl at the steward's visit the Lugman and took a copy of the ledger. I found 2 people who had purchased poisons, a priest at the Hall of the Dead and a stable boy. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Sorry about that.
You look rather pale.
I'm
Could be
not
ataxia.
pale.
It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
I'm fine.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Rough salt, illusion. Oh, invisibility. Thank you.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Not right now, but we may come back and buy some of your recipes. Alright, let's go hand in the sword to the steward.
There's a rift here in Skyrim.
We gotta talk to...
Neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Gotta talk to what's her name at the stall there too, about her son.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Let's do that real quick.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Can you believe those pathetic grey manes still show their face in
All I
public?
can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
My favorite drinking buddy.
There was love between our families for generations.
You know what's
Now
wrong
there
with
is
Skyrim these
enmity.
days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Yeah, it's a shame.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
I breathe now in royalty.
Well, we can talk to her later. Let's go deliver the sword.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
What are we at? We're at 40 minutes. Where's the steward? Oh, it's up here.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Why is he out here?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
$20. Ugh. His mood's never agreeable. Let's go, actually, we can probably end things here. This is a nice view, so. Oop. Can I go up on the balcony? Question mark? I remember there used to be a way to go up here, right? Maybe you can't do it anymore. Alright, yeah, here it is. Alright, it's a nice spot to end. Alright, well, this has been Loretail. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bit of a short episode compared to the other ones, but I don't want to be up all night having to upload this. I've got some internet problems at the moment, so we may do a longer episode during the week. Then again, it's only Monday, so we'll see. I might do another one tomorrow if I'm not busy. But anyway, catch you all next time. Bye.